What's up, y'all? It's Cameron, and I am back with another rapid game. This time, not on the Chestnut Pro, as one of my viewers pointed out in the comments. It's pretty tough to be competitive when you're playing on a physical board against somebody. You just lose a lot of time. So I'm gonna start maybe playing more just online, like normal. Um, we'll see. I'll probably go back and forth. I like playing on the Chestnut. Okay, we get the what is this? Not fried liver. The hillbilly attack. That's what it is. This is probably one of White's, I guess, worst tries for the Caro-Kann, but we'll see. And they take, and I'm trying to decide if I want to take back with the knight or with the queen. Probably with the knight. Then I'm going to look to play e6, get this knight out, get the dark square bishop out, and should have a pretty solid game. Yeah, we'll see. Try and stay up on time. Played a few more games since the French game that I posted yesterday. That didn't go so well. Played a few decent games, but again, we're going to try and pick up the pace, not get so down on time, and have a solid game here. We're going to bring out the dark square bishop either to b4 or d6 possibly. Let's just go d6 here and castle next. I like my development. White is a little bit slower to develop right now, which is okay. And I'm probably castling next, getting the dark square, or not the dark square, the queen out. We'll see. It's nap time in the house, if you're wondering why I am talking so quiet. Okay, so they bring the dark square bishop out. I might play h6 just to see what they're going to do. Because if they go back, I may actually play g5 and get them to trade on g3, which I think is better for me, even if they take with the h2 pawn. Okay, so I've got options here. I can take with the knight. I can take with the queen. I think I'm actually going to take with the queen. Reason being is this knight actually does protect that square a second time. If I get rid of it and he jumps in here, I don't really want to have to take that way. I'm just trying to think which the better way to take is, and I probably shouldn't spend too much time. I think I'm going to take back with the knight. Helps me cover a couple more squares in my opponent's territory, and I can look to play knight e4 at some point in the future, which is nicely defended by my pawn on d5. And I can still get my queen out either to c7, b6. B6 would be nice. I can hit this pawn. I can hit this pawn. This pawn is not quite vulnerable. It still has two defenders, but we'll see how the flow of the game goes. I probably will go c7, just create the battery. I think it'll be nice to have. So he develops his knight natural. I could castle, or I could bring my queen out, or I could slide a rook over. There's a few good moves here. I'm just going to castle, not waste time. I'm a minute up on the clock. I think this is generally a good move. I like my dark square bishop. Most of my pawns are on light squares, as is typical in the Caro-Kann. So this can stay pretty effective, covering a lot of territory. And I think we're looking to bring... Now I can't really play queen c7 because of knight b5. Hitting both with tempo, and that'd be pretty annoying. So maybe I mix in a6, which could be useful, just preventing this knight jump. Now he could go from a4 to b6, but I don't know how effective that actually will be. So candidate moves for me, possibly bringing my queen out to b6, sliding a rook over, a6, also a potential move. Brings the queen out. And, why there? Just trying to figure out what the move is. Now, if I play queen b6, he's definitely going to play knight a4, protecting the pawn and attacking my queen with tempo, which I really don't want. So I think I'm going to start by sliding my rook over. This is the only, I guess it's one of two half-open files on the board. Got the E file and the C file. And just quickly getting control of that one for now. Then I think I'm going to look to play a6. Okay, so he's going after my dark square bishop and this pawn. And I don't think there's anything I can do short of playing bishop b8, which is a really sad move. I can just attack the knight, let him take, and then develop my queen. And to me, that feels appropriate, because if I try and move this bishop elsewhere, I'm going to lose this pawn. So I think right away I'm just going to play a6, pre-move this capture. Probably didn't need to spend 37 seconds on that move, but it's all right. We'll be all right. So early days in this game, we're 13 moves in. We're going to have just a bunch of knights on the board. I guess only two if he takes. Now he could go here, which would be somewhat interesting. Okay, so he does take. I should have left the pre-move. And this game's still pretty even. I like my pawn structure. He's probably going to look to play c3 next, just get his pawn chain going. And probably what I'm going to do is double up my rooks. Double up my rooks. So look to play b5. Maybe I'll play b5 next. Interesting move by my opponent here. I don't really know what he's hoping to accomplish. I guess he does protect this square, which is pretty nice. He is controlling quite a few squares, actually, to be honest. I could just play rook c7 and then bring the rook over. I would like to do that. This is not working for my opponent. Let's see. I could look to play something like this, but it's not quite there yet. So maybe I'll lift the rook. I'm going to look to play rook c8 next. Rook fc8. I could also consider maybe just trying to trade off knights, but I don't really know if that's going to be good for me or not. Playing a move, maybe after I slide my rook over, I can play knight e8 and then look to play f6, going after the knight. Not a bad plan. Still got a bit of a time advantage. I should make sure that my capture is good. All right. This is Plash Kazurg in 1972, a 1470 rated opponent. And we're waiting to see what they are going to do. Okay, so they do end up playing c3. Maybe I will play b5. I kind of like b5. I'm going to... Does b5 help? I don't know if b5 actually helps me. I think it does. I'm going to play b5. Then I'm going to look to play rook c8. And I like that I'm playing a little bit quicker here, trying to keep a time advantage, which is rare for me, but I've been getting better at it, admittedly so. His queen is undefended, something to be aware of. He's yet to get any of his rooks into the game. I'm imagining that's probably going to be one of his next moves. Ooh, interesting. So now that makes this square very nice for my knight, because now he has no pawns that can get rid of it. And because of that, I think now I'm going to slide. Should I put my knight there right away? This knight is quite pesky. It's very annoying. You know what? Maybe I will do that now, because then I'll be able to play f6. Now, he has this square, which is also going to be very annoying. And then I don't know how much I really need to worry. So, but I like this spot for my knight. I like the spot for the knight, and f6 is something that I would like to play. The other really nice thing is if I can ever get, this h2 pawn can't really go anywhere now, because if he allows me to get to g3, that's a very nice position. That's also why I'm really afraid to play g6 in this situation, because he's going to have the same exact square that I'm talking about, and I don't really want to give it to him. So we'll see what he ends up doing. I'm tempted to play b4 here, just try and break up this pawn chain. If he takes, I can take back with the queen. And okay, so he's kind of getting out of there. He didn't like that, which I am happy about. And I could possibly just play f5 here. Then I have a backwards pawn. But where's this knight going to go after that? Here? He's probably not going to take. I guess let's calculate that out if he does. Take, check. Can't give the check because it's defended by the pawn. So he's either going to go here or here. If he goes here, I'll probably trade. Actually, if he goes here, I can take and win a pawn. I don't know how helpful that pawn is going to be to have, but And if I play this, how much of a liability is my e6 pawn going to be? With this queen kind of bearing down upon it. That's going to be annoying as well. Let's do it. Then I'm going to look to play b5. I will trade. I think I will trade. Maybe not. Maybe I won't trade. If he goes to, oh. So he just went back to where he was. And now this square is open. Okay. So that's pretty annoying. But maybe I can go here. I'm not sure what I want to do now. Rook lift. It's kind of fun. Can't really attack it. I'm going to go for the rook lift. I don't know what my long-term plan is because I can't really go here because of the knight. So was that smart? Probably not. But it prevents the knight from going to that square, which I do really like. We'll see. We'll take this moment that my opponent is thinking to shout out Chestnut, who is the sponsor of my YouTube channel and Twitch stream. They make electronic chessboards. I've made many, many videos about their boards, reviews. I've played many games with them. If you have any questions about their boards, give me a shout, leave a comment. I'm happy to answer them. Their Black Friday deal is going on right now through December 3rd, 20% off. You can use my coupon code Cameron. That always helps me out. But yeah, just a quick little shill for Chestnut, who has really kind of enabled what I have been able to do as far as chess content goes. I've really enjoyed it. So big shout out to them. Thank you for continuing to partner with me. It's been really, really fun. And I hope I get to continue with this relationship. Now I'm looking, if I play b4 here, my pawn is undefended. No, that's not true. My knight or my queen defends it. But if I played this here, take. I don't really know who's. That would be better for me because then I can take here with check. All right, so he brings the. Let's see if I take. Because now I'm kind of regretting this rook move. I don't know why I did it. Can I play this? Take, take. I don't know if that's any better. I really want to play this here. If I play this, he's taking here. If I play this, take here, take, 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 take. He can give a check, which I can block, but then I have to be worried because he can bring this rook or knight over here. Yeah, this rook move is starting to look really dumb. Can I play this? What if he takes? Take, take. Then I just straight up. Oh no, this pawn is defended. I gotta keep remembering. That pawn is defended. Okay, my time advantage is slipping away slowly. But I think I'm still doing okay. I think I like my position. If he takes, I'm definitely taking first here. Because maybe I'll pre-move that. Because if he captures, it's here. Now, this would not work. I like, if he lets me take, that'd be very, very nice. Now, if he takes here, obviously I have to take back with a queen. If he takes, that's still quite nice for me. Yeah, we're taking here automatically. We have to. I can't recapture, otherwise my rook would have been hanging. Now I can take here, and I don't know if that's going to be good for me. Take. If you could play this, then maybe I'm here. Try and get him to trade with me. Can I take this pawn without having a problem? I think I can. Now, could he play something like this? I think he's going to play rook here. And if he does, maybe I just defend the pawn. Or I try and trade. Because if he takes, it's probably almost mate. He can block. I don't know. I don't know. This pawn is very loose, though. But so are these two. I mean, this is undefended. This is undefended. My queen's undefended, so is his. Now, I think rook c4 is going to be the move. It looks like a nice move. Oh, no. Rook c4 does not work because it's defended by my pawn. What am I thinking? Maybe he just plays something like this. Or he tries to defend that pawn. Can he defend both of those pieces without giving up his queen? I guess he can't. Now, could something like this work for him? Okay, so he does take that pawn. Now, I think he's going to have a problem here because I can take this with check. And if he comes out here, then I have mate in one, which means he's going to have to go here. And I can give a check. Then he's got to go back. I might be able to smother mate him. Smothered might not be working, but I'm pretty sure this is now one. Because he has to go here, otherwise it's mate in one. Then I can give a check. Here, and it's check here for sure. Slides back over. Okay, so king h1, knight f2 check, king g1, and I'm probably just giving this discovered check and winning the rook outright. Or what would be nice is if I can get a double attack and win the rook with my queen. He only has one move. This should be automatic unless they're contemplating resigning, because they can't go here as main one. The only way out is there, yes. Now, this doesn't work because of that. But I can give this check, obviously. Now he slides over. I can double check. If I double check and he slides over, now smothered mate might work. Yeah, this is... Because if he goes here, then it's mate in one. If he goes here, check. He has to take back with the rook. And then it's mate. Look at that. Look at that. Shout out to Chessable Checkmate Patterns for helping me see the smothered mate or mate in one. He has no option, but that's GG. And I'm quite happy with that. Be interested to see the analysis of the game, but I don't know if I've posted a win on my channel in a minute. All right, he gave up the mate in one. Let's take a look. I'm pretty happy with that. Hillbilly defense, or hillbilly attack is what it's called. There, maybe I take back with the queen so I can play knight c6 instead, but I think that's probably not worth analyzing. Was this the best place to put my dark square bishop? Maybe not. This trade actually felt good for me. I wonder, this is another question mark, should I have taken back with the queen? I just wasn't quite ready to bring the queen out. I think it's more flexible for me to develop my knight further, just because right now I'm defending these squares, which, why? So when I take back with the knight, then I can start defending these squares and look for that jump that eventually helped me get the checkmate. So I think I made the right decision. Let's see what the engine says. Queen takes. They're about even. So, okay, turn the engine moves off after checking. They're roughly even. Castled. He gets his queen off the back rank. I think that's sensible. Sliding the rook over again. And then this, it just felt a little bit premature. He does win my best piece. But again, it's because I had if I don't trade, I'm losing the pawn. If we take a look at the evaluation, I've got about a half pawn advantage. What is the move? Bishop b8. Damn, so it says bishop b8 is better than I could have played queen b6 defending both of those pieces. That's not a move I saw during the game, and it just didn't like a6 at all anyways. But I played a6. That takes the evaluation to about even. Interesting. So game continues. Where am I? Whoops, went backwards a few moves. There we go. Sorry about that. Just checking, make sure everything is good. So he jumps his knight in. Nice spot for the knight. Not really threatening anything. Trying to set up the double, which I did like. That makes sense. And here, okay, I think I still like that move. This felt probably premature. He's just giving up the defense of his king, and he's going to have a hard time opening up this file for the rook. Instead, I just preemptively got my knight kind of into the opposite position as White's knight, and it was a very nice position to be in. I don't know why he ended up playing this. I don't know if that was actually helpful for him. This is probably a bad move. If I had to guess, f5 is probably not a good move. But we'll take a look at that when we turn the engine back on. Knight jumps back into its beautiful square, now defended by 2 pawns, which is really tough to deal with. This, I think, was a stupid move. I said it during the game. I do not know why I played. I mean, I wanted to protect the g6 square, but God, what a defensive and passive move on my part with my rook. So probably not the best move either. We'll check what the engine says. I feel like it was an appropriate time to break the position open. And yeah, my opponent just kind of walked into, I guess essentially from here it's mate in 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'd like best case scenario, this is mate in 4 or 5 right here. Yeah. There's nothing you could do from there. So kind of a big time blunder on my opponent's part. Let's kind of nitpick some of what I did up until that point, because I want to check out some of those moves that I was curious about, see what the engine says about them. So here I played f5. It's the second best move. b4 is what it really wants, wanting to break open. Instead, I played f5, knight e5 again. Top engine move is b4. Okay, this rook move just took it to dead even from having a nice advantage again, because I said that move was stupid. So here we are. I finally played b4. We're even. Take, take, take. And here's the critical mistake, right? Mate in 5. What were some of the other moves that I wanted to check out that I wasn't sure were good? Top engine move here is a5, knight d7. Rook lift is okay. I mean, I guess there are a lot of moves that keep the evaluation even. What's the top move here? Knight d7. There's just a lot. It's just pretty much even. This move was just fine. So that caused a problem for white. b4 is the move, and I think that's for that same reason, right? Being able to take and then take this with check at a certain point. I think it's the long-term reason that I gained a slight advantage there. Didn't quite see it. Still wants me to play b4. That was just such a silly move. Every time I see it, I'm disgusted with myself. Slides the rook over. Take, take. Everything's even, right? He just can't take this back. And I didn't see that until he did it. But yeah, unfortunate for him. Okay, so nice. I got a win. Haven't posted a win on my channel in quite some time. I hope to post more games. I hope these are helpful. Leave me a comment. Love some analysis. If you want me to stop playing the Caro-Kann, let me know. I play so much of that on this channel. If you're still here, like my video, subscribe to my channel. Super helpful for me, and it's free for you. So shout out. Come check out my stream. I'm probably going to be streaming sometime this weekend. And until then, hope everybody stays well. Thanks.